Tonight on CTV News, we discuss the benefits of biking and biker safety.
Then we talk with a CSU fermentation science student who won a beer championship.
All this and more on CTV News, starting right now.
Good evening, CSU and Fort Collins. Thanks for tuning in to CTV News. I'm Alexandria Clough.
And I'm Brynn Carman. Colorado State University is flooded with bikes, and it's no surprise CSU was named to the prestigious Platinum Bicycle Friendly list in 2015. This morning, the university rewarded bikers with free breakfast, gear, and tune-ups as they rode into campus.
Bike to breakfast! Get your free burrito!
Biking in Fort Collins is a way of life for most CSU students. Mina Razaya, a senior studying chemical and bioengineering, says she feels safe every time she pedals to class.
Well, not only are the bike lanes just huge and roomy, but I feel like every motorist, for some reason, is highly aware of the existence of bikers or cyclists on the road. And so just with that and the fact that, like, you see more people on their bikes than you do in their cars, and so that's really comforting, and, like, in that sense, majority rules, and kind of, like, makes me feel safe there.
With nearly 25,000 bikes on campus on any given day, Bike to Breakfast provided students with bike safety and free food and gear for those who choose to ride.
So we are a one-car family, and my husband works in Loveland, so I bike to work every day. We don't live too far away, about 1.5 miles, and so it's a very quick bike ride. And even if I had a car, I would bike.
Helmets, tune-ups, just because you're on a bike. Thanks for stopping, that was beautiful.
Razaya says she was happily surprised by the morning bike festivities and appreciates the university recognizing those who get to campus in an environmentally friendly way.
I thought that was awesome. That was just like, I don't know, I don't expect anything from riding my bike to school, but it was just like really cool to have the campus reach out to those who do, and like, I don't know, got a free burrito, so yeah,
And
can't
you got
complain.
a free helmet.
Yeah, and just got a tune-up. It was just like a really good morning to start. Good way to start my day, for sure.
If you missed out on the bike celebration, don't worry. There will be more food, gear, and tune-ups every Thursday morning in September.
The breakfast stations will take place during the citywide Bike Safety Week, which is September 18th through the 24th, part of Ride Smart, Drive Smart, an initiative between FC Bikes and the Fort Collins Police Services to increase road safety through education and enforcement.
A new $10 million on-campus construction project will begin this coming December. CSU and the City of Fort Collins have partnered up to build a new underpass at the intersection of Elizabeth and Shields. This intersection was chosen due to its high amount of usage in traffic. Around 2,000 bikes and 50,000 cars pass through the intersection each day. The new underpass will serve as a way to increase safety and reduce traffic congestion. The project will be voted on by the City of Fort Collins, by the Fort Collins City Council at the October 13th meeting. After being approved, construction will begin in December and continue until March of 2017.
This semester marks some record-breaking milestones for CSU. The university welcomed its largest freshman class ever with a 5.9% increase from last year. This freshman class of roughly 5,000 students plus over 1,600 new transfer students pushed CSU's total enrollment to 33,198 students, making this semester the largest student population that CSU has ever had. Other than number of students, the new freshman student body is also the most racially diverse class that CSU has ever seen.
James McDonald is a senior in the Fermentation Science and Technology program here at CSU. He brewed 3 beers for the U.S. Beer Open Championship. James has been brewing for 5 years now and hopes to one day own his own brewery. 2 of the 3 beers James brewed for the Open won bronze medals. The beers were called Jack's Front Yard IPA and Abduction Wit. He wanted to get away from the traditional fruity and tropical tones at the Open.
Last year in about March, we found out about the competition that's going on, the U.S. Beer Open, and their whole competition is out in Ohio, so we had to mail some beers out by the end of May. There were a bunch of categories. There was a Belgian Wit, an IPA, an Imperial Stout, a Pilsner, and then an open category where you could do whatever you wanted. And I just decided I wanted to brew an IPA and threw together a recipe that I thought would be really interesting. And you know, I wanted to go for something that's not really the floral, fruity IPAs that we have a lot of nowadays, and I just wanted to try my own thing, so I went for spruce. I thought it'd be good to get kind of piney flavors and that interesting kind of tree flavor into it. So the professor for the program, Dr. Jack Avens, told me that he was all excited and told me that he had a blue spruce in his front yard and wanted to use that in the brew. So early in the morning when I brewed the beer, I went over to his front yard and plucked a couple of branches off of his tree and put those into the IPA.
This was a big side project for James to work on between classes, but once he won the medals, it really sparked an interest in him. It also brought a lot of attention to the program, and more people are becoming interested in this major.
Now, after we picked up these medals, it's a lot more people are interested in it, and I think there's going to be a lot more people involved when we go again next spring.
With the help of others, James is looking forward to going back again next year and winning gold.
This weekend, the College of Agriculture Sciences will celebrate its 35th annual Ag Day. Ag Day is a fall tradition where CSU students and the Fort Collins community can gather to recognize Colorado's rich agriculture heritage. Anyone who attends can eat a barbecue meal, listen to live music, pick up a plant for their garden, and follow it up with a CSU football game. Ag Day will be held this Saturday from 11 in the morning to 1:30 in the afternoon at Hughes Stadium. Tickets for the barbecue cost $17 for adults and $10 for children. The proceeds made from Ag Day will go towards scholarships for CSU's agriculture science students.
Up next, weather anchor Nicole Conklin has the weekly weather forecast.
Then we have sports and entertainment.